Born and raised here, LA, Orange County area my whole life. I was very much into music. It was an absolute obsession to the point where I would be studying Billboard charts. I would know all the different artists' biographies. People used to come to me to get the new songs, the new artists, the new music. I was kind of like the DJ. And from there, that eventually led to me joining a music school. And as soon as I joined the music school, I felt like I was a fish back in water. I could breathe again. And all of a sudden, I was raising my hand in class. I used to never do that, but now I was being vocal. I was starting to get straight A's. And it's just interesting, in one atmosphere, you're labeled dumb or average, but all of a sudden, if you're in another atmosphere, it works out for you. So I was really just well situated, and I felt like I'm moving towards my passions and goals. And from DJing, I got into beat making. So the style of beats that I was making, I would mix hip-hop sounds with the sounds that I was hearing in India. So I would make these hip-hop and Indian beats. And I actually have a sample, so do you guys want to hear a beat real quick? Okay, let's check it out. So it was that type of style, very soulful, hip-hop. You guys like it? Yeah, I saw some poetry snaps. That's what I'm talking about. So this type of music was starting to catch attention with some of the artists. And it actually ended up with this one artist named KRS ONE, who's, you can say, a hip-hop legend. He came out in the 80s. Very well respected in the community, and he just kind of took me under his wing. He became a mentor, kind of like a hip-hop guru for me, and he started taking me out on different shows. We started going on tours. We went all over North America, and he was somebody I really idolized and I looked up to, because it wasn't that he was just a hip-hop rapper, but he was also very spiritually minded. So at this particular show, it's probably 11 o'clock at night. The crowd is just full of hip-hop heads. They might be drunk, they might be high, what have you. And he's doing a whole set. He's doing his show. But within 30 minutes of the set, he'll stop all the music and then just give a spiritual lecture to that crowd.
Sit back, relax, and reacquaint yourself. Get back to the original, primitive, savage, naked self. Brace yourself, recreate yourself, make yourself. For too long you've been taught to hate yourself. Man, don't forsake yourself, recreate yourself, take yourself much higher. History's not your story, the devil is a liar. Listen to nothing the outside world says about you. The world is meant to distract you, reroute you, then doubt you. Most these rappers about the world, KRS is about you. So remember what I taught you about how to in and the out do. Go inside your inner city, quickly go within you. Have an interview with the energy within you. Ask yourself, why you? Why now? Why here? Then it becomes quite clear you are divine. You should not fear bills. You should not fear thrills. You should not stare. Focus your attention on G-O-D. It's right here.
And he would always tell me that, you know, JC, I'm not a manifestation of money. I'm a manifestation of study. And you should really focus on self-realization. This is the real tool. This is the real vehicle. So I was really embracing that. I felt that this is a way to just really stand firm and tall with morality. And then what happened was I got off tour and I went back into the studio. I was making beats and I got the phone call that I was waiting for. It was from a hip hop rapper who's always on the radio, and he wanted to get on one of my tracks. And I realized if this hip hop artist gets on one of my tracks, it's going to just blast my career. Like, this is it. This is what I was waiting for. So I sent him the beat, and he wrote the lyrics to it, and he sent me the track back. And as I was hitting play, what was supposed to be the most exciting moment of my life to date actually became the biggest turning point, because I heard the lyrics to the song, and it was just dealing with female exploitation, drugs and intoxication, material degradation. And I just realized if this song goes out there into the airwaves, it's just going to lower the consciousness of the people. And I don't want to partake in something like that anymore, especially with my experience with KRS. So that's the day I stepped away from the music industry and stepped into the monk industry.